What's up, fish gang? Welcome back to Monster Fish Only, aka Mofo Fish, where we talk about monster fish and monster tanks. I'm your host, OGP, and today we're talking about the top 10 ways to upgrade your fish room with your stimmy check. That stimulus check. That appreciate that, Mr. Governor, sir. Let's get it. Yo, DJ, man, run the intro.
Hey, fish gang, you know we come alive from the fish tank. Don't be getting mad cause your fish lame. Yeah, every time you hit I do a water change. Fish gang, you know we come alive from the fish tank. Don't be getting mad cause your fish lame. Yeah, every time you hit I do a water change. Water change, 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 water change. I really got a jag in a red tail. Fish gang smooth like Denzel. Your boyfriend soft like X.
Number 1, a bigger tank. Yeah, I want the big joint, you feel me? The big thing. Give me that big tank. Don't give me that little baby one out the front. Yeah, I want the one from the back. The big one.
I think it's best to go ahead and start off with the most obvious. A bigger tank leads to a healthier fish, and it's that simple. You can finally keep that promise that you made to buy a bigger tank in the future, like you said you would. A larger tank gives you so many more options, and depending on the species and the size of the tank, this could lead to you buying your fish some friends, and that's always fun.
Number 2, better filters. Bigger is always better. The more the merrier. Bigger filters. Not the wimpy one from the front, the big one. You want the big boy. That what? The big boy.
Number 2, better filters. You can never have too much filtration. The more the merrier. Upgrading your current filter to a large canister filter or a sump would be a huge deal because it would make your fish happy and your hobby much easier. Trust me. Or take the opportunity to add on a large hang-on back filter or a sponge filter or two. I added an internal canister filter to a few of my tanks and they are an absolute must-have. They polish the water and all my tank water in those tanks is crystal clear. Also, I should add, if you are upgrading to a larger filter and getting rid of the old wimpy one, please remember to move the old gunky filter media into the new filter. You want that junk, that's where the good bacteria lives, and that's what cycles your tank.
Number 3, better lighting. Duh. You want to be able to see your fish, right? Better lights.
If you are new to the hobby, you will quickly learn that lighting will make or break your tank. Lighting can make an average tank into a 10 because you will see the damn fish. So I actually found what I call my new favorite light. It's an LED light that has a bunch of cool settings, including dual blue and red lighting, soft white lights, and super bright white LED lights. It also comes with a built-in timer, which is great for the power bill. And lastly, it's super powerful. It's small, but it lights up my entire 125 from end to end, and it does a fantastic job.
Number 4, more fish. More fish. Yes, more fish. More fish.
Number 4, more fish. I suggest this one sparingly, as if you're anything like me, you will have a bunch of mismatched, overstocked tanks in a heartbeat. If you have the room and the right fish, then explore your options and go check out some new tanks and some new tank mates. For me, I'm looking for a super rare Pleco that I plan on adding to my community tank, and yes, I will be doing a video for it once I find it again.
Number 5, a water changer. Bro, if you haven't heard of this before, then just get out of the hobby, just go somewhere. Like a water changer, that's what you really need. This thing will change your life. Listen, Like right now, listen in.
If you don't have one of these, then God bless your soul. This will make your laborious task of water changes from a huge task into a small one. You simply plug it into your sink, put the other end into your tank, and let the hose fill with water. Once the hose is full, disconnect the end from your faucet and transfer it to your drain, and the back water pressure will begin to drain the water from your tank. Once you have about 25 to 50% old water removed, simply plug it back up and refill your tank. Add your conditioner and you're done. It's that simple.
Aquascaping. Some people are super into it, and no disrespect to any of them because, bro, that looks time consuming.
Number 6, aquascaping. So that'd be like new decor, rocks, sand, driftwood, etc. Again, depending on the fish and the tank mates, you can do some pretty cool aquascaping. We all get bored with our tanks from time to time, so changing up the scene, adding some driftwood or some decorations keeps the hobby fun.
Plants. Guillermo here will not let me put him in his tank because he'll rip him up. Yeah, rip them up. If you keep monster fish, then they'll rip them up too. Plants can be cool because they do a lot of cool stuff. So check that out.
So if you're keeping the right aquatic life, plants can be a great addition to your tank. Don't be like me and run out and buy a bunch of plants without researching your fish. I keep tinfoil barbs and I had no idea they eat plants. I went out and spent $80 on plants only to come home the next day to a bunch of twigs. They cleaned me out. Especially the water clover, they ate that like freaking pancakes on senior skip day. It's ridiculous. Now, plants make an excellent source of natural filtration because they will actually suck up the nitrates and use them for energy. So again, do your research and choose wisely. I have a few fake plants and they look great to me, so to each his own.
Hold on, I'm shooting Mofo fish like right now. Okay, but I'm shooting Mofo fish. Just give me a second. Mofo fish? Okay, say hello to everybody. Okay, hold on. That's cool too. She didn't really care. Number 8, restocking food and equipment.
Water change chemicals, nets, buckets, restocking food, massivore pellets, shrimp pellets, live food, etc. All the little knickknacks that you have inside of your fish room will need replacing eventually. Might as well stock up while you have it. Use this as an opportunity to get it organized. Keep track of how much you're spending on food and supplies so you can budget and plan. It makes the hobby more enjoyable when you're not doing things all willy-nilly.
Number 9, a feeder fish tank. Yeah, get one. If you don't have one, get one. What are you doing?
So if you keep mostly monster fish like me, then setting up a feeder fish tank is super valuable. You don't want to feed your fish sick or low quality live food, so setting up a separate guppy tank or a ghost strip tank would just be super beneficial. These creatures will breed very easily in home aquariums, and that means your supply will never run out. Also, you know exactly where your fish came from, and you can control their diet so your monster fish get better nutrients from the animals.
And the big number 10, the ultimate one, the best one, my personal favorite, a new project tank. Yes, a new project. You want to get a big new tank, a whole new setup? Then do it. Do it with the stimmy money. Do it now. Do it right now. Do it.
One of the most thrilling parts about the hobby is setting up a new tank. The feeling of a brand new tank with crystal clear water and brand new canvas to show off your creativity and your passion for God's creatures, it's unmatched. I am personally taking on a new saltwater tank and I'm very excited about it. Setting up a saltwater tank requires live sand, live rock, saltwater, heaters, lighting, pumps, filters, chemicals, turbo start, and much, much, much more. As you know, this all can get very expensive. So what better way to do it than to stimulate the economy with that stimmy money? So run down to your local fish store and go ahead and set up a new tank. And yes, I am a hard advocate of buying from your mom and pops. those are the only type of stores that you really need to be buying from, so support your local fish stores. They are hobbyists just like you and me, and they work really hard to turn a profit. So support local fish, support local fish stores. Now, I am setting up a new tank, and I am keeping the fish a surprise for you guys, but I'm super excited about it. I'm letting my tank cycle for a month, and I've been testing the water every 2 days to track the progress. This is going to be a really fun fish to keep, and I'm truly feeling like a kid on Christmas, waiting for this tank to cycle to a safe level. But if you feel like I missed anything, please drop it in the comment section. I'd love to hear about it. Tell us what you're doing with your STEMI check, and thanks for watching. I'm out the tank.
Hey you, yeah, fish food. If you subscribe to the channel already, then welcome to the fish game. But if you haven't, shame on you. Keep in mind, every time you subscribe to a channel, particularly maybe this one, your fish live a little bit longer. It's science. It's real science. But, in all seriousness, you get a chance to win some free stuff. So hit the subscribe button, enter for your chance to win. All you have to do is just subscribe. It's going to be a Sun canister filter, the 304B, rated for like 525 gallons per hour. I wouldn't give you guys something that I don't personally use or I haven't personally tested, so I do have it on 3 of my tanks. I've got it on this 75 here, and I've got it on 2 125s. So we will be giving it to one of our lucky viewers for absolutely free. All you have to do is just hit the subscribe button, comment you love Mofo Fish, and hit that like button. We're out the tank.